Good evening, Facebook Live, and welcome to today's video where we're talking about keto protein shakes vegan style. So this is a keto shake. Now, first of all, it is plant-based, okay, so this is a plant-based one. There's lots of protein shakes out there. Obviously, most of them are made from whey powder, which is milk. And basically, it's because it's cheap, that is why. So first thing, when you find a plant-based shake, you will find that they are more expensive. So that's the first thing to note with these. I think it was about £10. You only get 9 servings in it. Low sugar, high protein, vanilla, keto protein shake, plant-based, and it's by a company called Pulsin. Okay, so Pulsin ketogenic nutrients. Now, the strange thing for me is that for those, I've shown you the other keto shakes and they're called just keto shakes because for those of you who know what keto is, basically keto is a low carb, low protein, high fat nutrients. Basically, that's exactly what it is. So this is called keto because it just doesn't make sense. So it has thrown me off slightly, and because I am on the keto diet and I'm trying to have a high fat, low protein, it is throwing my nutrients out. So just bear this in mind. If you are doing a really strict keto and you're not trying to have too much protein, then this probably isn't the best keto thing because, as I said, those two words, keto and protein, they just don't go together. But anyway, I'm not too worried about having too much protein. I don't think you can have too much protein. Okay, so plant-based powder with MCT powder, natural flavourings and sweetener. Now, the best thing about this protein, I will be making some in a minute. We'll do a little taste test. But the best thing about it is the calories. So per serving, it is 128 calories per 28 gram serving. So that is the good thing about it. The reason I'm showing it you today is because for those of you who do follow my stories, you will have seen that I made the protein cookie out of this. So I'm showing you the powder today, and tomorrow's Facebook Live, which is going to be about 4:30 tomorrow afternoon, I'm actually going to be making some protein cookies out of this shake. So look forward to that video tomorrow. But I want to tell you more about this shake right now. As I said, that is the calories. And roughly, nutrients-wise, it's basically half fat, which is the keto part, and half protein, which is obviously the protein side. Now, the ingredients inside, as we always say, you know, the least ingredients, the better with these sorts of products. There probably is still about 20 products in here. Just to name a few, I can see this pea protein, which is one of the better vegan proteins. Now, the sweetener in this is something called stevia. So remember, I've spoken before about the stevia drop. So it is a natural sweetener in here instead of an artificial sweetener, which is also always a great thing. Now, the instructions for this is that because it's such a small packet, it doesn't actually have a scoop. So I've never bought shake before without a scoop. So we are going to manually do it with, because it says 250 mils of water, which I've pre-measured out here. So we've got 250 mils of water with 3 dessert spoons in a shaker. Now 3 dessert spoons, I think, is that a dessert spoon? It seems quite small. But anyway, what I've done is I bought my scales up here. So I do like to be exact with these. But when it comes to counting calories, you've got to be exact. So I have bought my scales up here. So what we're going to do is we're going to open the shaker. We are going to make a little shake up now, guys. Sorry you can't really see that. So I'm going to open my protein. For For those of you who've never used protein powders before, the first thing, it just smells amazing. So it just smells vanilla-y and creamy. So I'm just going to weigh out. So it said 3 dessert spoons. Now I think these are meant to be flat ones, but I've got the scales here anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much. That's definitely not a flat one. I'm trying to get it to 28. Oh, it must be heat then. 23. So I'm going to 28 grams of this. 28 grams, perfect. Lovely. It is delicious. Right, so that is 28 grams of our protein vegan shake. I'm just going to just shake that up. Those of you who've got a protein shaker, if you've got the one with the ball in, I do recommend that because it does seem to separate everything up really nice. And all of the keto and protein shake, they all seem to be around 200 or more. But as I said, this is the lowest one I've ever found at 130. And the reason it is only 130, I'll explain in a minute when we come to the taste test. Right, so just lick the lid. So look, you can see there's a little build-up of powder. Generally, if you've got one of those ball things inside your shaker, it is a little bit better. Now, it's nice. I can taste vanilla. It's probably not as creamy as the keto slim fast ones, because they are like super creamy. But as I said, this one is vegan and it is it's got the natural sweeteners in, so it's not artificially sweetened, which is obviously an advantage. And it's also only 130 calories. So I think this is why it hasn't got that wow flavour that you get with the other protein and the other keto powders. But as I said, for 130 calories, it's really not so bad, like actually quite nice. And what I would recommend with this one is having it first thing when you haven't had anything through the day, and that will taste really nice. Because I often find with the other keto shakes and the other protein shakes, they're actually so, you know, they're so sweet or they're so strong in flavour. Actually, you don't need that first thing in the morning. So this would actually be a really good shake to have first thing in the morning. It's still thick. It still feels like you are having nutrients, which is obviously a great thing. Now, they also do I think it's a protein keto ball or something, but it was out of stock when I tried to order that. I ordered this one from the Superdrug website, but again, as always, you can always find it on Amazon. And as I said, the company is called Pulsin Ketogenic Nutrients, and it's the plant-based keto protein vanilla. I haven't seen any of the flavours available, but that is the one. So that's it, guys. Thank you for joining me. I know a lot of you have been trying the keto shakes out there, so let us know, what do you think? Do you find them useful? I personally, and then doctors, researchers as well, as always saying, you know, the more time you can not spend in the kitchen, the better it is for losing weight. So this is why I really love using products like this, because, you know, it just gets you out of that environment of eating. And obviously when we're locked down and a lot of people are just spending time looking in the fridge or just staying in the kitchen, then it's a good thing not to be obsessed with that. And as I said, because it's got natural sweeteners in, and it's also got the plant-based protein, the pea protein, it is going to be better for your body. So that's it. So join me tomorrow when I'll be making this into cookies. Yes, we're going to be making giant cookies tomorrow for 250 calories, chocolate cookies as well. Join me tomorrow, 4:30 for our special Facebook Live. Thank you for joining me. As always, leave us a comment, give us a like, share if you think your friends will like it. And if you're watching this on catch up on youtube.com/Jodie Bunting, click subscribe. Bye for now.